Let me ask you something real. You got a job. You pay your bills. You're not blowing money on crazy stuff. So why does your bank account still look the same every single month? That's the thing nobody talks about. It's not about how much you make. It's about what you silently do with it. Most people think getting rich means making more money. Hustle harder, get a raise, start a side gig. And yeah, that stuff helps. But the people who actually build wealth, they don't talk about what they do differently. It's quiet, it's boring, and most people completely miss it. I used to think I was doing everything right. I had a decent job in Chicago. I wasn't spending crazy. I even had a little savings. But every year felt the same. No real progress. Then I met this older guy named Marcus at a coffee shop. He wasn't flashy, old car, simple clothes, but he owned 4 properties and zero debt. I asked him what his secret was. He laughed and said, "I just never got comfortable." That stuck with me because comfort is where wealth goes to die. Here's the first silent habit. Rich people don't lifestyle inflate. When most Americans get a raise, they upgrade everything. New car, nicer apartment, better clothes. It feels good in the moment, but your expenses just grew with your income. Marcus told me every time he got a raise in his 30s, he kept living like he didn't. He put that extra money to work instead of spending it. That one habit alone changed his entire financial life. Most people never even notice they're doing the opposite. Now here's where it gets interesting, because it's not just about saving that extra money. It's about where your brain is focused. And that brings me to something most people never even think about. The second silent habit is this. Wealthy people are obsessed with opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend is a dollar that can't grow. Most people think, can I afford this? Wealthy people think, what else could this do for me? There's a guy named Kevin from Austin. Regular dude, teacher. He started asking that question every single time he wanted to buy something. That $8 coffee every morning, over 10 years with compound interest, that's almost $45,000. He didn't stop buying coffee, but he started being intentional. That shift in thinking is everything. But wait, there's something even deeper here that nobody talks about. And honestly, this one changed how I see money completely. The third habit is about who you spend time with, not in a fake motivational way, in a real practical way. The people around you set your money normal. If all your friends are spending every weekend at expensive bars and brunches, you will too. Not because you're weak, because that's just how humans work. We match our environment. Marcus told me he deliberately found 1 or 2 people who talked about investments the way his other friends talked about sports. That circle shift quietly raised his whole financial game. You don't need to ditch your friends, but you do need at least one person in your life who thinks about money differently. Here's the fourth habit. And this one sounds simple, but it's wild how few people actually do it. Wealthy people automate everything. They don't rely on willpower. They set up automatic transfers to savings and investments the day they get paid. Before they can touch it, before they can think about it, it's already gone. A woman named Tanya in Seattle was living paycheck to paycheck, making $60,000 a year. She set up an automatic $200 transfer every payday to a separate account. She didn't miss it. 2 years later, she had her first $5,000 emergency fund. She said it felt like magic. It wasn't magic, it was just removing the decision from the equation. The fifth habit is one the wealthy almost never say out loud. They buy assets, not stuff. A regular person buys a new TV. A wealthy person buys a dividend stock and uses the return to buy the TV. That's not an exaggeration. That's literally how some people think. It's not about being cheap. It's about making your money do the buying for you. A small shift, massive difference over time. And the sixth habit? This one is the most silent of all. Wealthy people invest in their own knowledge. Not courses, not gurus. Real, practical knowledge about money, taxes, investing. Marcus told me he spent $300 on a financial literacy book in his late 20s and made back $30,000 in tax savings alone just from what he learned. The return on knowledge is something Wall Street will never sell you because they need you to stay confused. Here's what I want you to take away from this. None of these habits require you to make more money right now. They require you to think differently, starting today. Pick one, just one. Automate $50. Read one chapter. Say no to one lifestyle upgrade. That's it. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these habits hit different for you? Drop it in the comments. And if this gave you something real today, hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning.